them tears gon' come and go. Baby, you just gotta make up your mind that every little thing's gonna be alright. Baby, don't you know all of them tears gon' come and go. Baby, you just gotta make up your mind. We decided we're gonna be alright.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I was packing for Mexico today because I leave pretty soon, and this idea kind of just came to my mind because I was thinking about it like all day today, like at the gym, just thinking about like all my friendships and stuff like that, and then kind of like not reminiscing, but like kind of thinking back of like friendship breakups and the friendship that didn't last for me, and like how I didn't really see videos like how to get over a friendship breakup, because I feel like this is like a lifelong, oh my god, I'm like down here. This is like a lifelong, not a lifelong, but like it's like a long process, I figured, because I feel like when you're like in elementary school and middle school, if you don't have like friendships that last, they don't really impact you that much. But then like friendships that lasted like 10 plus years, they kind of stick with you longer, and then like they basically change you as a person. And the friendship breakup that I'm not gonna get into detail what happened, just like kind of vaguely talk about it, because I've mentioned the friendship breakup in my videos in the past. Like I'm like, oh, my ops or like people that I don't talk to, and it's basically like these two people. To summarize, I was friends with these two girls for like almost 10 years now, like all throughout high school, most of like all of my college experience, and then they were there for graduation, and then like I graduated in 2022, and then like towards the end of 2022, I guess we drifted apart. But it really hurt me so much. Like if like looking back at it, like I was not okay for like almost a year, and it kind of sucks because recently I've been reconnecting with this one girl, not the ops that I'm no longer friends with, but this one girl who knew the people that I'm no longer friends with. And she like kind of gave me some insight of what they were thinking, like what they told her happened with me, and like why they decided not to talk to me anymore. And the reason is so dumb, but it kind of put in perspective of like it really is just that simple. Like you really do get over it on a random Monday. You really do get closure on a random Tuesday. Like literally 2 years of me like grieving, and then this is what it led up to. It's honestly so dumb, but like healing is not linear. And like sometimes when like people talk about their friends, I get war flashbacks. I'm like, oh my god, I used to have a friend like that treated me poorly, and I didn't even realize it until years later. And yeah, like I've been processing this grief for so long. Like some of my photos that I've had in galleries in Atlanta, they talked about that friendship breakup, and it's just really hard. Like it's like looking back at it now, like I've grown so much, because the person that I was in 2022 is not the same person I am now, and I feel like that friendship breakup really like pushed me into the person that I am. And I feel like it really did open my heart more to be more empathetic towards I'm more patient now. I mean, I don't struggle with being patient, but it just feels like back then I was kind of like absorbing the negativity from that friendship, and I didn't even realize it. I was like carrying a lot of baggage from their mindset, and like I'm a person who absorbs a lot of emotions, and like I kind of mirror them back, or like I amplify them. So imagine like a person who's like very, very negative, and then I'm absorbing that, and I'm also amplifying that, and I didn't even know I was doing that but at the time. But after like having self-reflection, I'm like, that was very like draining, and I didn't like the person that I was becoming. And I mean, I guess in 2022, like to summarize how that friendship ended, like basically they stopped talking to me for a month, and after 2 months I just blocked and unfollowed them from everywhere, because I was like, Y'all are not even talking to me. I have more self-respect than this. And that's when my healing journey started with and accepting like friendship breakup. Yeah, friendship breakups literally suck ass. I feel like friendship breakups probably hurt more than like relationship breakups, like romantic ones, because it's like, who do you go to for like everything else that's not romantic? Your friends, you know. So like when that like connection is no longer in your life, there's like a hole there. And I was gonna mention, I don't know how those people are now. I just know how they were to me in 2022. They could completely change. They could have been they could have worked on themselves, because I did write a letter to them expressing exactly how I felt and calling them out for everything. And I even said I'm not perfect, but I just need to say what I needed to say for closure. And that was in like early 2023, like, because it happened late 2022 and in early 2023 I wrote the letter. But yeah, so I said what I needed to say, and I was just on my healing journey. But you know, like, they could be completely different people. Like, I am a completely different person than I was in 2022. I don't ever want to be friends with them ever again. Like, I'm a person who like cares deeply, and like when I've been burned, it's like, it's over. I've already gave so much grace to them that I can't do that to myself no more, out of my self-respect and my healing journey. But yeah, I just wanted to give that little backstory of why I wanted to make this video. I'm like sitting all down and she lay. Okay. So what I wanted to do, one of the first things that I did was, I met this guy on TikTok. He lives in New York, and I just met him, like, it was because like we both like Taylor Swift. And I don't know, I just like opened up to him about having a friendship breakup. To summarize, I guess talking to someone about the friendship breakup that like listens and gives you like good advice at the time is really helpful. Because I feel like for me, like, the more I talk about it, the less it hurts. And that's why I feel really comfortable now even talking about it at all. Because honestly, it doesn't even like I still think about it, but it doesn't hold power over me anymore. So that's why I want to share this, just so like if anyone's going through a friendship breakup, this can help you get through it. So the first step is to acknowledge that it is a breakup. A lot of people just ignore it, and that's not bad. Many people don't take friendship breakups seriously, but they can hurt just as much as romantic ones. Validate that it's okay to grieve. Losing a best friend can feel like losing a piece of yourself. It's okay to cry, feel angry, or even feel numb. Another thing you could do is reflect without blame. Look back at the friendship honestly. What worked, what didn't, were your needs being met, were there red flags or growing distance? Something else you could do is feel the feelings, but don't bottle them up. Talk about healthy ways to express grief: crying, talking to someone you trust, creating art or poetry. I literally mentioned that I did this earlier. This could be a personal touch from yourself. Also, avoid suppressing emotions just to appear unbothered. I did not feel them. I literally crashed the fuck out. I never like showed that I was. Even my mom, like, when this was earlier, maybe like a year ago or 2 years ago, she asked like what happened and stuff like that, and I was just like, I told her, I was like, they just didn't want to talk to me no more. I was just honest, or we grew apart. Remove or limit contact. It's okay to mute, unfollow, or block for peace, not pettiness. Give yourself space to detach without constantly checking their life update. This step is about boundaries, not bitterness. I literally blocked them and unfollowed them anywhere, because I'm like, there's no reason for me to even have contact with you no more. I deleted them off everything. Don't chase closure that isn't there. Closure might never come from them, so focus on creating it within yourself. Write a letter you don't send. Say what you wish you could have said. Remind yourself that you've tried. Okay, I actually did send the letter, but I don't know if they read it or not, because, you know, they could have just laughed at it or like ripped it up. But I did send a letter, and for me personally, that letter did help, because it's like I just released all my emotions and how I felt, and it's just, I released them. Like, I no longer like think about anything that has left unsaid, because I said everything I needed to say in that letter. If you think you need to send it, I encourage that you do send it. But you don't have to send it. You can just like write it down and burn it yourself. But yeah. Focus on rebuilding your identity. You're not just someone's best friend. You're still you. Explore hobbies, interests, and people who support your growth. There's power in solitude and rediscovering yourself. Lean on other support systems. Friends, family, support groups, even pets. Don't isolate. It's okay to say, I'm going through something right now. Can we talk? So like just talking to someone about it. And me, I literally was talking nonstop to anyone who would listen, to the point where I felt like I was annoying and I stopped talking about it, because I'm like, I don't need to talk about this no more. Like, I already went through every corner, every detail, and it is what it is now. But I did talk my cousin's ear off, my online friend's ear off, the girl that we had, that girl that I had that mutual friend with, like when we talked about it recently. And I guess that interaction last week kind of has been making me like think about it. That's why I'm making this video now. Recognize the lessons. Every friendship teaches us something: boundaries, communication, self-worth, trust. So I feel like for me, that friendship breakup with the two people literally taught me how to set firmer boundaries and how to communicate. I feel like I've always communicated a little well, but it did help me communicate better and also find self-worth. And then you might not have that friendship, but you now gained wisdom and how to move forward with newer friendships. Leave room for peace, not reconnection. Forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. You can wish them well in silence and still choose not to reconnect. Closure is peace, not access. I just wanted to make this video so maybe someone out there doesn't feel too alone if they're going through a friendship breakup. So have you ever been through a friendship breakup? Share in the comments your story. Maybe it could help someone else. Currently packing. This video will be up sometime in June, so stay tuned for that video. This video, no, actually not even June. I think I'm gonna have this post in July. Well, this video is coming soon, this summer, coming to you soon this summer. Bye.